Hey everybody, how's it going? This is the first tutorial that I'm making, so go ahead and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Not good at this kind of thing, but I want to share this with you guys because this is a pretty cool trick. We're going to turn an image into a 3D printed logo, wall art, car emblem, Christmas ornament, paperweight, any kind of thing you can imagine. This will be a quick tutorial. It's not very difficult. Thought I'd start out with an easy one. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike, whatever. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to be using Adobe Illustrator and Fusion 360. Those are the programs that I'm used to. If you are a student in college, like I was at one point, Adobe Creative Cloud is like $20 a month for a year, and then it's like $29.99 a month after that permanently. Fusion 360 gives you a free educational license. There are free alternatives, and I might look into doing a video with those in the future, but this is what I've got, so that's what we're going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I'm just going to let you guys know it is quite possibly illegal to sell any of these. So if you think you're going to rip off BMW emblems and sell them on eBay, I would think twice about that. This is just for a personal project. I'm a fan, so I'm going to make this and put it on my desk. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So we've got our image in Adobe Illustrator. This is really simple, guys. So go ahead and go to select all. So go ahead and select your image, go to image trace. A word of advice, make sure the image is in grayscale. It makes this process work a lot better. And a scanned image or a digital photo works the best. You can have mixed results with camera photos of certain whatever you want to copy, but it doesn't always work out the best. So that's basically all we need to do in Illustrator. So we'll save it as, we'll go BMW logo. Make sure to export the file as an SVG. We're in Fusion 360. Make sure you have a new canvas. Go to Insert SVG. Pick the plane that you want to insert it on. And we'll go ahead and bring in our logo. And you kind of have to futz with it to get it where you want it. So that's good size. We'll have to scale it to size anyway. We can do that later. So let's go ahead and draw a rectangle around this logo. And click Finish. So next we're going to create an offset around the M and the 3 slashes. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to extrude that rectangle there, which will let us keep everything lined up. Once we get these guys painted, we're going to stick them back in that rectangle, and we'll be able to have everything lined up, so when we put it on the vehicle or on our wall or whatever we're going to use as a backdrop, keep everything lined up, make it look good. And we're creating a 0.24 millimeter offset. We'll go ahead and finish out our sketch, and we'll create the extrusion. And what that offset did with that sketch is it left that void, as you see. Go ahead and save it. It's important to save often. So now we'll extrude these out to 5 millimeters. And we'll use that inner profile. Do new component. So now we're going to use the shell tool which will give us that nice little outer border that we want for when we go to paint. So we'll create a shell at 0.5 millimeter. But what that's going to do is that's going to hollow out the center here. So we have to go back in and extrude the center. So we'll go ahead and make an extrusion for 4 millimeters. It's the best way I could figure out how to do it. If anyone else has a recommendation, go ahead and leave it in the comments. So go ahead and check our work. Make sure it's still what we wanted. Looks good. Well, alrighty, we're getting pretty close. I think the last thing we're going to do is extend this rectangle out a little bit. I'm worried when I go to break those things out of the center that it's going to snap, so we'll just extend them out by a millimeter on each side. Should give us a little bit of extra security. So I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. This is a new YouTube channel. I have another channel that I've done some motorcycle videos on, and kind of getting into more working on cars kind of deal instead of recording motorcycle. So we're gonna put that on this channel, and 3D printing and all that stuff, so should be fun. We'll go ahead and continue this on in the second part. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.